everyone, and welcome back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is episode 9. Last time we went to Esquier's Nest and we got introduced to a beautiful world map NPC. We now have a companion with us who can clear out those rocks and help us proceed in those areas that we've previously been unable to access. We found some nice items, we've found some bosses, we've been in the Yellow Harvest area with a giant mountain-eating Nevron. We defeated a boss here. There is a drop that goes to some chromatic enemies down there that have blight attacks, which is pretty impressive. However, we are going to revisit those later. So, we will push through past that boss and see what awaits us on the other side here. We'll take the back exit because I don't know if we'll end up in a different spot or not. That's kind of why we're going out here instead of the entrance, and I think that's right. Ooh, there's even another entry point. Lovely. Okay, so we've activated a shortcut to come back up here. What is this place? Again, we are still going into optional territory right now in regards to where we need to go. The Stonewave Cliffs is our destination, but we can keep pushing up in this direction for now. We have picture frames here. The Lost Woods. Let's take a look. Cool.
Oh, lovely.
Aline's glass house. Okay. How interesting. So we would have missed this if we just decided to fast travel to the entrance and leave. So it's good once you reach the end point of your zone to push on, to continue. Just listening to the music in this zone, soaking it in before we go back to camp and we have a listen to this other one. This one has a nice somber feeling to it. I'm going to be absorbing every single track of the soundtrack as we go through, for sure. Can't wait to be finished with the game so I can freely look through the whole entire soundtrack without fear. Alright, let's go to camp in between these locations. Let's listen to this new track that we got. Aline's Glass House. I can feel like that's like the expedition journal, sort of like same shape at the top. Just wondering if these are like in the shape of pictos. See these like pictos, like the logos and the emblems that we have here? Feels kind of similar. Okay. The Glass House, a nice little track as well. Let's rest, and we'll get back on the road. Another place that I do want to go, I assume we'll get another entrance soon, but I'm going to double back to the Gestural Village, and we're going to go back to the manor. I'm going to take a little poke around while we're in there. Apparently, you can play the piano with different characters, and you'll get a little bit of a different piece of music. So we're going to have a look at that. I'm curious. Off he flies. Now, being back in this room, okay, so the door is just automatically open now. So we are back in the manor. Let's go check out that piano. So I think we were playing it. I was controlling my L, I think. So the music stops. Oh, it's playing da 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 da. It's playing the theme. I'm actually surprised that I managed to get that while playing it like an idiot. You get it. Luna's so talented at playing it that she doesn't even have to look at it. Now I understand. I recognize this theme now too. And what about CL? Beautiful. Everyone gets their own little musical thing, which is so nice. Lune's not playing any guitar here, but there's so many instruments, which is interesting. Isn't that cool? I think just the theme that plays. Oh god, what? Oh no, what do you mean? Wait, there's things to interact with. What? Oh no, what did that do? No, not the mysterious thing on the wall. So similar to that room in the kitchen, and you started interacting with stuff. Oh. Okay, there's a few of them. They're these little upside down things. Oh man, everything's so shiny in this place. There was one on a column, one on the wall. Will it let me know when I've definitely done what I need to do? Oh god. Oh, there's another one. Oh, look. Hello. Oh, not quite yet. Oh, quick, you're in there. Hang on. We've been slowly opening up that, but it's not quite open yet. Does that reset? No. So there's 3. Am I looking for a 4th one to get that open? This is the first time I've seen like an actual thing move in response though. I'm assuming it's in this room because everything else has been. Oh, there it is. Okay, did that work? Yo! Okay. A painting room. Rooms with more paintings.
Useful.
Nice. Nocturne pour un masque de triste. I did not get to finish. Look at that guy. Okay, we found a little secret song. Oh. So, as well as playing the piano, a little secret tune. I'm gonna have to try and see if there's things that we can find upon each visit, because don't know how we're gonna do about all of the closed these bowls, all of the closed doors, whether or not they'll open over time. Try and keep your eye out for like hidden doorways. Whoa. Realize I had not paid attention to the window. That's kind of creepy. It's not like super clear on both sides either. You got like a light that's lower down with a like a cabinet, and then this one, the light, you have like a painting here instead. Can I interact with that? No. Blue's Clues. Right, we'll leave. However, very curious. So there was a little fun music piece for us to find in there, as well as playing the piano. Time to get on with it. Okay, so this seems to be the direct. Oh, there's a gestural merchant. I was like, before we head off in that direction. There's some huge Nevrons out that way. Karabi, care for a good deal? Ooh, a Lumiere suit. Lumiere for my L, and just short hair. Yes, please. The suit, though. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Damn, okay. So that's what we were wearing before we got into the expedition fit, right? That was the opening outfit. We can almost have everybody in baguette. Interesting that Mael gets the same fit, but without the baguette. I think that's appropriate. Nothing too silly in a cutscene there. Oh, actually, hang on. Gustav's hair as well. Let's take a look at just the short hair. I like it.
Here we go.
Great.
Oh, hello. We got a big one and a small one. And another guy off to the side here. Alright, what do we reckon? should I have Mael in here? Let's see. They're water-based. I reckon take Gustav out, put Mael in. Ciel, Lune, and Mael. And then in regards to our Pictos, we'll give Mael teamwork. And also go for energizing attack, why not? And then with Gustav, actually hang on, energizing start, sorry. Then with Gustav, if he ends up being the guy that goes in last stand of Expedition 33, we give him the solo stuff. 100% critical, 50% more damage if fighting alone, and then we'll also allow him to have powerful or shell powerful. Alright, there we go. He can be our final stand guy. Give everybody teamwork who's on the team, and just kind of like hoping, what I'm hoping for there is that the teamwork stacks, so we end up having 30% while all allies are alive. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Alright, let's try that. Throwing ourselves in, baby. Virgin. Just realized I potentially have the wrong weapon on for this.
I'm waiting.
Alright, I gotta get you... Teamwork still works. Like, I saw the teamwork thing pop up there, so Lune's still alive, just out of the battle. So I think that counts.
Here's your card. Look out! Mael. Not today.
2 for 2.
On me.
Yeah, okay, just a little bit of a crushing combo there. I get it.
Thanks. Okay.
Damn. Timing, bro. Old man reaction time.
You're Try me. Try me. Full deck.
Even tried to dodge that one and got absolutely cleaned up. Reserve team. Does this mean I get Lune back though? What does this mean?
For those who come up.
Nice. I should have done Shatter. Damn. Didn't realize that I was actually going to break it at that point. Lune's gone in that case then, because there's no spitting her out here. Yikes! Expedition failed. This getting swallowed part is the tough bit because you just lose a party member, and I don't have the timing on being able to dodge that. I don't even know if you can you parry being swallowed? I don't know. Well, that was fun. That was valiant effort, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Get fucked. Get fucked. I think what gets to me the most when I'm doing something like that is when you know you can do it because you have done it, and so that when it fails, it just feels even more painful. Because I'm like, I know that I'm capable of doing that. So then I'm just like extra mad. Like, fucking hell, bro. Just don't eat me and then we'll be fine. Oh, here we go. This will be great. This will be great, he says. Alright, so that's the Burgeon, guys. Very fun. We've already beaten one before. Oh my god. Alright, well, I want to beat you, so let's do this. I like to beat you without chopping off my own fingers and handing in my gamer license. Why you gotta be out here surviving like that? No, not my L. Alright, Google.
Brace yourselves.
Alright, Google. Can you dodge a Burgeon's eating time? Okay, you cannot dodge or avoid getting eaten. It is something that just happens and you have to accept that it happens. So you can break the enemy to get them to spit them out, or I think they spit them out after 5 turns or something. God damn it.
Cards have spoken.
So that's painful. So now we don't have my L.
It's locked on you. Ready to evade. Take cover. I'm ready. Eyes shut. Romance flowing. Lovely to see you. Dodges here.
Ah! I missed one. So close. God damn it.
Swiftly now. I saw your future. Ready to evade. Dodges here. Chroma is flowing. Or never. A storm is coming. If I die, so be it.
Wait, what? Where's my L? Spit her out! You've just eaten 2 of my characters. What? What is going on there? I don't have an ability that can break now. Oh my god, bro. That's actually insane. Lune was gonna break. It's almost dead, dude. Like, look at this. Fucking hell. Well, Gustav, come and clean it up. Gustav's gonna come in here and go, okay. You cold? Never mind, I'm exhausted. Where did my characters go? Did not even spit out my L. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, that was the Burgeon. We got some more Burgeon skin and the augmented counter. We also got Goltaram and Abyssaram at level 8. How interesting. You don't actually have to level up all of your weapons over time. You can actually just get the upgrades as drops. I didn't even think about that. So there are enemies that will give you essentially weapon upgrades. I don't have to be like, oh, I need to get this up. That's something to think about. You have no way of knowing, really, because you're like, I'll level up this guy, and then all of a sudden, they're gonna go, oh, this boss gives you an Abyssarum. So there you go. My default one being my second strongest next to the Earth element. Need to get CL a weapon. Well, wasn't that fun for the whole party? The Burgeon has been destroyed. The Pictos has been upgraded from a level 3 to a level 8 as well. There's an enemy in my way that will still give me a super engaging and fun fight like that, but I don't have to bust my balls and get upset on Expert. I'm totally fine with playing it through an Expeditioner because it's my playthrough. There's a Nevron here. Is this one of our lost kids? Yes. Huh? What? Me? I'm not lost at all. Sastra is waiting for you. What? Sastra needs to be back. Okay, I was getting bored over here anyway. Whee! Alright, we have 2 now. I think if there's a fight that's, like, still challenging for me on Expeditioner, I'm okay with that. And then you can just literally switch it back for, like, the mobs just that you encounter out in the wild to push them up to another level. I think that's a fun way to do it.
We can use that.
Recover health on a parry. I was not pleased with the Burgeon's ability to eat, and I wish it could be dodged. Wish you could dodge it. And then eating a second party member is just... that is just rubbing salt in the wound. The Stone Wave Cliffs. Let's find Flory, shall we? Whoa!
Want to go for a ride? Apparently, that was where people went on dates, you know? What do you think happened in those cabins?
No, actually, my guess is this was Expedition 50. You see, they created this giant wheel, and they tried to cross the world.
Okay, Professor.
Mes amis, Flory's close. I can feel it.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Flory yourself?
Oh no, too much effort.
Too much effort destroys a Burgeon.
So, wait. SKA is that powerful?
Apparently so, but also lazy.
All right, let's go.
What a weird creature.
I was like, no, don't open up with another Burgeon fight. I'm gonna blow up. CL is such a flirt with Gustav at this point too. Let's go on a ride. I hear they go on dates there. Chill, CL. My fostered sister and best friend are here. Expedition 50's giant wheel. Bit of music coming in.
Useful.
It's that low choir voice. Egid. Which can go to momentum strike, high single target damage, uses weapons element, increase damage to marked, and cost 4 in virtuous stance. So that's also a good one. We're not there yet though. High single target earth and break damage, which is 5 hits. So that's nice for building up the break meter. Increasingly high fire damage to all enemies every turn until Lune receives damage. Stuns self if interrupted. So this is just like a berserk fire every single turn until you stop. Until you get hit. Very high fire damage that applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. Deals self-damage if failed. Jesus. Just the ability called Hell. Oh, hello. Epic music for this rock boy. Rock boy! Let's fight. You reckon that's a weak point?
Here we go.
Hexga. First turn counter on a new enemy. Let's go. God damn. I'll take it.
Eyes shut.
I saw your future.
Always trying to get that mark before I do the attack. Shields its allies. Okay, so just you. Mayhem. Confident. Take 50% less damage, but can't be healed. Very interesting. Pictos there. I love the unique ones that are kind of give you a positive and a negative to utilize together. That's fun. Yeah, nice. Ooh.
Interesting.
Increased break damage on a counter attack. Actually, need to equip that immediately. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Damn, the mutual stabbing. Alright, on a counter attack, I kind of want to give that to Mael. Increase counter attack and increase break damage on counter attack. Why not? It's always so interesting to see like the corpses of enemies we haven't even encountered yet. And you're like, whoa, am I gonna fight one of those? New journal.
The 78. Maxence. Stealing the airships. But we knew we had to try, and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here. Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
Their timid half-steps achieve nothing. There you go. One more.
We can use that.
Delaram, another light weapon for Gustav. 315. It looks so cool. Holy shit. It's tough because sometimes I'm like, I just want to equip that because it's just so cool. You want to have that more. That's pretty sick. Let me have all four in the party. Wouldn't it be crazy? See how Gustav goes with this weapon, and we'll give CL a little bit of a break. It's very interesting. Like the first time you get CL, you're like, oh no, I have to like mix up my established team dynamic, and then I start using her, and she just never left the party. So I'm just like, she's fucking incredible. There's our remnant of the 78 airship. The concept of airships being a thing. Classic. Will we get our own airship at some point? We have one. It's Esquier. We have a living legend instead. Ah, my controller's not vibrating when I'm near one of those. That's interesting.
Nice.
It usually is. Maybe there's an issue with my controller. I'll have to be on the lookout. Whoa, okay, these were the guys that we just saw before. And same with this guy, so we got a sneak peek at these enemies. The way that he's holding the sword, though. How interesting. Are these floating weak points? No shit. That's fun. Nice. The only bad thing about killing an enemy straight away is you haven't given it a chance to attack, so I'm like, I don't know what your name is yet. Greatsword cultist covers her sword in blood. Ooh, sick! That was so cool, dude. What the hell? Greatsword cultist just doing the whole impale self blood sword swing thing. Alright. Energizing pain. No longer gain AP on a parry. You get AP on getting hit. Just have one character. Oh, I just took you out of the party. Classic. Alright, CL finally gets a new weapon, which is Dark Element as well. Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is doubled. I think that could still be fun, considering a lot of enemies almost wipe us out in one hit anyway. It's a vitality scaling. So we only gain like 3 attack power, but the darkness over physical could be nice. Hell yeah, however. What? What do you mean? No. So my controller's not doing what it usually does. My game's also playing at a lower frame rate. At the moment, I'm only around like 45 frames per second, and I've been getting a pretty solid 60 usually. So I might have to tweak that a little bit, which is a shame. My L shield ability, I'm hoping, comes in handy with these guys.
Feel the burn.
Well, they're not shielded at the moment. Oh no, I took that ability off, didn't I, for now?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
That removes the mark. How interesting. That's kind of sick. Like, it removes their own mark. I hate accidentally spam pressing.
Let's push forward.
Oh, it's so good when you're actually able to get, like, parries on attacks you're not super familiar with yet, too. Just trying to hope for the best with when you get hit.
Let's spill some ink.
I like those enemies. Those are cool looking guys. Cool looking cultists. Oh, the double impale through the little statue. Another journal.
Lizette, 56th. In my youth, I mistook drama for passion. Simone helped me understand the difference. Opened my eyes to an entirely different way to experience the world. How can she be gone? How could they so callously, so nonchalantly destroy such a beautiful soul? Vile, vile, vile! They just killed her, like she was a worthless Nevron. Those cold-blooded, treacherous, despicable parasites. But Night Trap worked. We caught one of those white-haired bastards. She looks human. But I know she's a monster. She refuses to speak, but I'll make her talk. And then I will feed her to a Nevron. Then the Paintress can take me. I don't care. Nothing matters. I will have justice.
So interesting when it's like, she looks human, but I know she's a monster, is very intriguing. I kind of wish that there were multiple journals per expedition. Like if you had different members of each expedition leaving different journals, so you could have like some of the 78 or some of the 56 that made it to a certain point before dying, and then there's like maybe another member that made it even further in and you get their update. That would be really cool. But of course, it seems like when you get a journal, that is the final stand of that specific expedition, so. And I suppose in that context, you know, Gustav is our journal keeper. Nobody else seems to be in that sort of mood.
Nice.
Seems like I'm still in around a 60 frames when I'm walking around the environments, but the battles have taken it down a little bit. It's barely noticeable at the very least, so it's still very smooth. The breathing sounds. I'm trying to get a better look at them. As always, need my bestiary. There's a lot of shields here. I really should have my shield ability on for Mael, I think. Four attacks, sure. Yeah, you know, just keep going. That's fine.
Ready to parry.
Keep it going.
On me. On gas.
All those shields coming right back. God damn it.
Sorry, I'm brace yourself.
Oh, didn't even know what I was looking for. I'm like, what am I looking for? Dead.
The expedition's not over.
Not looking good.
Yay! So here, woo!
For those who come after.
Why did I do that? I'm totally shitting the bed right now. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? Why am I just making a series of horrible mistakes? I could not tell you. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, let's try the yay, get more shield, that's awesome.
Not looking good.
Stop getting more shields!
For those who come after.
That was fucking ridiculous. Alright. That's how a fight should be. Clinging on to dear life. There you go. See? Expert difficulty on the mobs is totally fine. It's very fun.
Perfect.
First strike, just straight up, just play first. Well, this is actually really fun because you can choose a specific character, even if they've got lower speed, to be the first one to make a move, which can work out really well. I'm curious about what will happen if you just equip them all as Luminas. Then it would probably default to the speed stat. You can make sure all your characters go first, even if you don't hit that that first strike in general. You're not alone anymore, so let's redo your stuff. Let's give you first strike. Damn. Alright, it's a little hard to avoid him this time. Sometimes it seems like there's moments where he's off the beaten path. This time he's right in front of you. It's you. I'm actually being seen this time. I know you. What do you mean you know us? I've seen you countless times. Yet, I've never grasped your essence. You are not from here. Our essence? I can feel it. Familiar, yet so different. Like everything she created. Like the creature of darkness at the end of this path. It is but one of her many creations. Beautiful in its own way, but deadly. Her favorite combination. You mean the paintress? Why is she doing this? I don't know. I wish I knew. It is not like her. She was my best friend. But she outgrew us. She had more important things. More important friends. She left me behind. The boy has gone silent. Dude. Not only were we seen, but that was quite a bit of information. Kind of like humanizing the paintress a lot more, because obviously we know that the paintress is like a humanoid figure. But what's her deal? What's her motivations? She's just like this legendary mythical figure that has been painting death for 67 years. But she got other friends and left this boy behind. So interesting. Which way do we want to go? That way? Or do we want to go and look at whatever the hell that thing is? Let's go here. I wonder how future conversations
Shrine
will...
to the paintress.
The paintress destroyed our world, and someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
I wonder what our future conversations will be like.
What have we here?
We got a boat. I reckon that the shrine to the paintress is gonna put us on the path forward. We're gonna head off in this direction and look at whatever the hell these things are. Column enemy. Some sort of column parasite. Oh. Oh. I'm like, where does the attack start?
Take him down.
A storm is coming.
Get out of here. Interesting move.
We can use that.
Nice. Okay, got a couple of those in one in front of the one of those in front of the paintress and one here. I don't know if I have enough recoats to really be throwing around just when I get a new weapon and being like, ooh, let's change all the stats just to go with the weapon scaling, you know? So we'll keep that vitality. Whoa! Stat increase not going up for now.
Chroma is flowing.
So I gave Gustav the first strike Pictos, did I not? I assume it just, maybe what it means is it's just first strike, like this, and then it's sorted by speed instead of it being whoever has the Pictos goes first. Oh, sure. Wouldn't have guessed that would be the name of the thing, but there you go. Oh. I was looking up for some reason. I'm like, it's that thing that's moving in the air.
Storm is coming. Feel the burn. Ink flow. Ice, shut.
Spent that whole time trying to mark the enemy just to do increased damage. I'm like, come on, get marked. Get marked. So I can do more damage. That's okay, I suppose.
I'm ready.
Oh! Seal! Have fun!
Not today. To take risks. Here's your card.
What do we put in our journal, guys? Yeah, watch out for them spinny things. They'll get you. And that's apparently our, that's our warning. Yeah. Say watch out. Those spinny things, they're pretty aggressive. Thought I had it. Didn't have it, by the way.
Ready to parry.
Easy, no deaths.
Great.
SOS power when falling below 50% of health.
This will be useful. We can use that.
If it's Chroma, I want it. So the expeditioners that were the ones that put all of the things in the walls, they're gonna have to make it pretty much to the end of the game. They have to make it all the way to the end, otherwise how are we gonna climb any cliffs, guys? They're gonna get closer than any other expedition based on their sheer ability to give us climbing points on vertical surfaces. Right?
Nice.
So there's like these moments where you're like looking at an edge and you're like, what do you reckon? Can I go down? Defenseless to all enemies for 3 turns, with guard down. Last chance reduces self-health to 1, but refills all AP and switches to virtuous stance. What's kind of nutty about that is you put yourself, especially if you're going up against tough enemies, you're just like, alright, well I'm going to take myself down to die in 1 hit. Hopefully I parry and dodge everything, and I'm immediately in virtuous stance. It's an interesting gamble. It's a very interesting gamble. Medium single target fire damage, 3 burn per hit, and 2 burn if defensive stance. Consume up to 10 burn for increased damage. Can break with revenge. Damage increase for each hit received. Medium damage to all enemies, 1 hit, applies defenseless for 1 turn. I can kind of take that and then get rid of Mael's offensive switch. Everything's high AP cost, but Mael's AP kind of shoots up real nice anyway.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Yeah, like bloody Aqua Farm. Remember the good old days of Aqua Farm 3? Before we go through the farm, there's stuff off to the side.
A storm is coming.
Cut through the flames.
to evade.
All those shields. Almost didn't want to get the counter so Mael can use her ability for breaking all the shields, but you get a lot of AP. Not who I wanted to click on, but that's okay.
Get ready.
I wanted to give that to Gustav so he had more AP, but that's okay.
For those who come after.
An advantage.
I spy a little hole in the wall. Jerry! This place is just as beautiful as it is unsettling. But now is not the time to dwell on nature's beauty. Now is the time to trade stuff. Fight the merchant? Don't mind if I do. We got 17 polished chrome and alpha weapon upgrades. We have a ponytail for CL. Fight the merchant. Nice. Very good. So anyway, as I was saying, good night. Sweet, sweet gestural. You have defeated me in a duel. Rest assured that nothing in this universe will stop you now. Rangerson? Dark element. So another new weapon for CL. We haven't got a light element weapon, but... Cover 5% health per Fortel in its defense and agility. So not an upgrade, but what does it look like? Oh, dude, they're like cool nunchucks? Oh man, that is sick though. They're cool nunchucks. Ah, shortcut to that space. Gotcha. Alright, shall we check out this farm then? Oh, it's one of these guys. Almost surprised him from behind. So it seems like there's a specific place that you have to push them to. Nope. Yeah. The other times we've seen them, they've had like a little thing that they stand on. Summons another Neveron to protect it. 4 turns, gotcha. Okay.
Ready to evade.
No stupid lance today, everybody.
Feel the burn.
Ooh, another new Neveron? Okay. I see. So it's not attacking, it's just summoning allies.
Chrome is flowing.
Very nice. That's a lot of chroma, baby. Ah. There's a, over that way. You're like, where is it? There it is. And one of you. And where's the last point? There it is, over there. Bonk.
Nice.
Wow, Famael, Duenum. In defensive stance, gaining AP also gives 1 AP to allies, defense and agility. It looks really cool. Again, it's like, I want to put that on because it looks really cool. I'm gonna keep it on for a bit. We'll remove the ice element from our current one. Damn, these planks of wood.
Let the ink flow.
On guard. Let's cut through the flames. On me.
Get ready.
I can do it.
Why aren't you defenseless anymore? Ah, I was hoping that you would stay defenseless and I would be able to play a second turn.
Still need your help.
Mael, look out!
I haven't really figured out that first spin thing enough. CL, help!
Take your shot.
wow.
Yikes!
I'm waiting.
I'm stunned, so I can't do anything. It's fine. That's okay. I wanted to actually die, so... It's okay. Let's go again.
The storm is coming. Feel the burn.
And yeah. From Gustav, don't die.
Ay, ay, ay. God damn it.
Ready to evade. A storm is coming. Danger!
Hit all three, that's fine. Just do whatever you want.
Can't do this yet.
For those who come after.
I always mess that one up and I go, oh, he's got a shield. I needed to free aim and just destroy that shield first. So I'm like, I messed it up. I love the visual effect of this blade. It's so sick. Makes me want to use it more than anything else, you know?
Let the ink flow. I'll do it.
Just trying to get that mark in there. Satisfying to see the quad 9 damage. Revenge. Yeah, see, this is where I could have chased that guy off to. I think that's like the final thing, but that's confirming that I can, at the very least, chase him down and engage combat before they reach that point. I was like, this one looks slightly different. Maybe this door will actually break. Yo, we got any of them expedition flags up here? I'm covered in blood. I got no more elixirs.
Well, that will help.
Okay. It's just a way to run past all your enemies. Ooh, look at that guy with the big hammer. Okay. Alright, shit. Before we do that, let's go down here then. Oh, wait, hang on. Yes. It's like, did I make that up? Oh, okay. So, can't do anything about that. It's the same rock that Esquier can take out. So that might be an ability that we have to unlock.
Useful.
I'm gonna run back to this flag, bypass these enemies, just so I can rest and get my stuff back. High single target lightning damage, 6 hits, critical hits, an additional hit. Medium ice damage to all enemies and applies slow for 3 turns. Absolutely. Alright. It's a good one. Okay. So maybe instead of Ice Lance, just straight Crippling Tsunami. And replace it. So now we can slow all enemies for 1 more AP. Wake up, Jeff. Oh. Hexka. Oh, this is one of the nice ones because it's the pale white is the giveaway. The white Nevrons, abandoned and incomplete, entrapped in stone. Quite the situation I'm in, right? If you don't say something in the next few seconds, I shall knock myself to sleep. How did this happen? I do not exactly know, but I can certainly guess it has to do with the mistress. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit more. Oh, you want to know more? Just a moment. I am wondering what I could ask in exchange. You're not really in a position of power here. A poor threat, sadly. In my weakened, incomplete state, anything could kill me at this point. The others, they possess shiny, shimmering rocks, glistening on their back. Why I lack the same luster, I do not know, but it maddens me. We could potentially help you with that. I hope you can. The cavern might be your best bet. If you could find 3 of those lustrous rocks, oh, I will be magnificent. 3 lustrous rocks for a special Nevron, huh? I thought it was going to be a fight. Therefore, oh god, oh god. Therefore, I doubled back to a flag, even though there was a flag right here. So, we are now in the Tide Caverns. As we enter the Tide Caverns and look for some glimmering, lustrous rocks, down in this location and continue pushing forward, this is where I'm going to bring this episode of Expedition 33 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. A fun new area, as usual, is always super exciting. There was some punishing fights in this one. Slipping into Expeditioner to defeat a giant optional Burgeon, sure, but then going back up to Expert and witnessing the brutality of these giant rocks and overcoming those dangerous odds. So it's a fun little balance in terms of the gameplay that I'm enjoying at the moment. There's a lot of failures, but it just makes the successes all that more satisfying as you persevere and try and parry everything or die. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time as we continue through the Stone Wave Cliffs.